All right, we've got this year's list that was put out by Realtor.com of the hottest zip codes for home buyers. It shows affordability is still a potent influence for buyer behavior, but we had 2 Connecticut zips on this list. Okay, so
2 in the top 10, and interesting to mention, there was no zip codes from the West or the South that made the list this year. Which is interesting because for the last 2 years, the South and Southwest were kind of cleaning up on everybody.
Yeah, the West and the South have been the 2 regions in the U.S. where you've actually seen home values go down. You know, there's parts of Texas, parts of California, certainly, L.A., San Francisco, Austin, Texas, Boise. You know, it's more northwest, but certainly west. You've seen home values go down. The 2 states that have had the highest from quarter 2 of 2022 to quarter 2 of 2023, the highest increase in prices, the 2 states are Connecticut and Maine. So the Northeast, with the low inventory we have, has been very active on price. And you see a lot of these Northeast states here on the top 10 hottest zip codes because the inventory is so low. People are really trying to find opportunities in those zip codes. So let's go through the top 10. Connecticut sits at 2 spots here on the top 10. And let's go 10 through 1.
10 through 1.
Go through the hottest zip codes currently for 2023, according to Realtor.com. Now, how they came to this was based on median price and search traffic on their website. Okay, so that's how they kind of came up with this list. They've got a lot of data. They've got less than Zillow traffic, but they've got some significant data. And let's go through the 10 hottest zip codes for 23, starting with number 10, Chaz.
All right, and we're also going to play Did Skelly Drive Through This State game.
All right.
All right. So coming in at number 10 is Baldwin, Missouri, with a median sale price of $353,000. I think we did talk. You went through Missouri in the arts, right?
St. Louis was 105 degrees when I was there.
That is its metro, is St. Louis. So median sales price of $353,000 coming in at number 10, Baldwin, Missouri. At number 9, heading back up into the Northeast here. Well, I know you went through this state because you just have to. Pittsford, New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
What do you mean?
He's got his list. He's checking it
I
twice.
still call it the Tappan Zee Bridge, but
You
it's
have to
called
go through
the
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, we have to go through New York.
Yeah.
Cuomo Bridge. It's
The
called
Cuomo,
now,
yeah. So with a median list price of $595,000, Pittsford, New York, its metro is Rochester. So right outside of the city of Rochester, Pittsford, New York at number 9. Number 8, welcoming Connecticut to the top 10, Norwalk, with its metro being Bridgeport, Connecticut, and a median list price of $596,000. Norwalk, Connecticut is sitting at number 8.
Obviously, you get a more affordable median price point in Bridgeport than the 596, and you go over to Norwalk, it can tend to be on the high side of that. But Norwalk, the 06851 zip, coming in at number 8.
The Sono, the cool kids are calling it.
Oh, so there you go.
South Norwalk, yeah.
Skelly's very much up on the cool kid link.
Right.
Yeah, I drove by the big department stores called Sono, and my wife's like, "Oh, is that a chain?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure that's only in South Norwalk."
Yeah. It used to be a section of Norwalk that was called like Sono. It was like a strip of like restaurants, bars, and like things to do. But now it's become like the cool part of Norwalk and where everybody wants to say they're from.
There you go.
All right, number 7, Trenton, Michigan. Metro is Detroit and has a median list price of $238,000 at number 7. Drove through Michigan?
I did not.
All right.
Close.
So he's got 3 out of 4 so far. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Coming in at number 6, Highland, Indiana, with its metro being Chicago.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana Dunes National Park. Yeah, I don't know if you know that. There's a national park right on Lake Michigan. They have a huge beach.
Did not know
It
that.
looks kind of like Long Island Sound.
I tell you what, it's a very affordable to live there. Median list price of $268,000. So you can go live right on Lake Michigan in Highland, Indiana, and be closely located to Chicago.
Indiana has a lot of affordable price points in that state, and very attractive for those who can maybe work remote, things like that.
All right, we're into the top 5. I mean, this is another state you have to drive through, and it takes you about 8 hours. Coming in at number 5, Nazareth, Pennsylvania, with its metro being Allentown, and has a median list price of $429,000.
Yeah, we went to Hershey Park on the first day, and then Pittsburgh on the way back.
All right,
Wow.
so 2 stops in
What did you
Pennsylvania.
think of Pittsburgh?
Interesting town. We went to the local amusement park there the day school started, which was really cool. The place was empty, and there was a lot of people with Pittsburgh shirts on.
A lot of pride.
A lot of pride.
Yeah.
It's a proud town. The Pittsburgh pride was evident.
Those little proud Pittsburghers.
They love their Steelers.
So yeah, I was gonna say a lot of yellow and black.
A lot of yellow and black.
A lot of people, a lot of 94 Niners here don't like. Actually, you know what? There's Pittsburgh Steelers fans everywhere. I shouldn't say that. Shout out to all the Steelers fans.
There you go. All right, number 4, coming back to the Northeast, Andover, Massachusetts, with this metro being Boston, and a median list price of $992,000. So not a lot of affordable housing there, but Andover, Mass at number 4.
These Boston suburbs they just seemingly go up every single year in price. I just went up to, Boston, I hadn't been in the city in a while. I went up on Wednesday night to a Sox game, actually, with a broker in Massachusetts and a broker from Philadelphia, and watched the Sox game. Fabulous tickets, by the way, I must say.
Were they playing the Phillies? Is that how you got Tom?
No. We were 4:00 game Wednesday against the Astros.
Okay.
Beautiful day, and I just was reminded how much Boston has changed, obviously, with all the construction that's happened over the few years, but kind of how unique that city is in comparison to other cities. It was a pretty good way to spend an afternoon.
Absolutely. I love going and getting, it's very easy to get lost around Boston because they don't really have a system for the streets. But to your point, like I know some of the bigger companies like New Balance built a whole new train station, a whole new headquarters facility. They have their elite athletes training there.
Pro tip for anyone that goes to Sox games from Connecticut, you go up 395, then you catch the Mass Pike, and when you get into the city, you want to put this restaurant into your GPS. It's called the Sunset Cantina. It's on Commonwealth Ave. It's across the other side of Commonwealth Ave from BU, and it'll guide you. There'll be a sign that says Fenway Park going to the right. No, you keep going straight. You follow the GPS. You get onto Commonwealth Ave. You park right in front of Sunset Cantina on the street. The metered parking basically stops at 8 p.m. So if you get there around 6, you just max it out for 2 hours. You'll never get a ticket. I've actually, even Wednesday night, it was a 4:00 game. I maxed the thing out till 6 o'clock. Didn't get a parking ticket, by the way. Thank you, Boston. And you park right there for free. And then you take the T. It's like 3 or 4 stops. And then you're right there at the stadium. Now, you used to get off and walk like a block or two to Fenway. Now, you go underneath the tunnel there. Mm-hmm. And they've actually built in the last 2 years a little, stairway up. And you're right at Fenway. So it's even more convenient. But you save on any parking fees. Park on Commonwealth Ave. Sunset Cantina has been there over 25 years. So that's a good marker, and they don't charge you for the tea either. I said, hey, how much do I owe you for the tea? She goes, do you have a card? I said, no. She said, don't worry about it. I'm not collecting money today. I said, okay, fine. And
only in Boston are you going to get that.
Free
no
parking
other city.
Free parking in Boston.
Tip of the day. That was worth tuning in right there.
Right?
Good.
I learned that. R.I.P. My buddy Bob, who taught me that trick from Griswold, Connecticut.
Oh man. Wow, great tip. Yeah, because I parked at the Prudential last time I went, and that was a nightmare. I think I paid $60 to park. And,
ouch.
Like getting in and out of there, just forget about it. All right. Number 3, Ridgewood, New Jersey. Probably drove through it and didn't even notice it's such a small state.
We went through New Jersey. Yeah, you're in New Jersey for kind of a while.
Too long, right?
Too long. Its metro being New York City, and with a median list price of $1,184,000. Number 2, Southington, Connecticut. Congratulations, Southington. Its metro being the Hartford area with a median list price of $368,000. So under the single family median sales price for the entire state of Connecticut by about $7,000. So a little bit more affordable in the Southington area. And they do have one of the best apple harvest festivals that you will go to coming up probably in October.
Shout out to Southington Apples. I'm sure Dougie the Tank Man will be up there because he supports the Chester Farmers Market every single weekend, but he did not support the one team party last night where we had to throw away platters of food from the Parthenon Diner because we ordered him 15 specific platters just for himself.
I think they even had his name on them, Tank Man.
Tank Man. We're just waiting for the Tank Man to come and do that. He didn't do that, but of course, he's busy putting in tanks, service station equipment. Shout out to them. Southington, Connecticut. Number 2 on the list, 06489 is the zip. And the number 1 hottest zip code for 2023, according to Realtor.com.
Gahanna, Ohio, with its metro being Columbus, and they have a median list price of $351,000. If I'm not mistaken, you have an Ohio story, right, Mr. Scaly?
I'm not telling that one on the radio.
That was just if you were at the one.
Yeah,
team.
you have to come to next year's summer party, and I'll tell you.
That's right. It's an insider story, so make
one.
sure you show up to the one team and the summer party next year in 2024. But yeah, congratulations to Gahanna, Ohio, right outside of the Columbus area, coming in at number 1 for the top 10 hottest zip codes from Realtor.com with a median list price of $351,000.